Also making news, the first video advertisement in the government's new media blitz to combat disrespect towards women. Here it is.
Pop those down there. You're okay. Just did it because he likes you.
Don't try like a girl, mate. Come on.
Look at that.
So the government is making it clear that the justification of boys will be boys and he's just doing it because he likes you will no longer be tolerated. So joining us to discuss this is Richard Wilkins and media commentator Shelley Horton. Shell, to you first. This is part of a $30 million campaign. It's going to hit TV, screens, other media from Sunday. What do you reckon?
I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm sad that it's necessary. The ad actually progresses to the girl growing up and being part of in a domestic violence situation. I think we need
I say, so it's one storyline.
It's one storyline that kind of grows and grows, and then, yeah, she's with an abusive partner. I think that we need to remember that one woman a week is being killed by their partner or former partner in Australia. Every week. Every week. So we need more messages like this. We need to be spending the money. We need to get that message out there. Just last year, there was a young girl was bitten in the playground by a boy. She was taken to the hospital, and the male nurse said to her, "Oh, he must like you." And the mother said, "We've got to stop saying that. It's not okay. This is violence, and this is what's happening and making women fearful for so much of their lives." So I applaud this, and it's uncomfortable viewing, but as it should be.
And Richard, the ad aims to encourage parents and teachers and employers to set a new standard about what's acceptable.
And have conversations at home with the kids sitting there watching this thing. You know, I can't disagree with anything Shelley just said. I just lament the fact that we even have to have campaigns like this. The statistics speak for themselves. But when you think, what else could you be doing with $30 million? You know, could you be building hospital beds or employing teachers? I wish the money could be spent on those things rather than having to teach people the basics of life. That stuff that we saw in the ad and other behaviour is just not acceptable.
Yeah.
And, you know, for parents to say it's just because he likes you, I mean, come on, anyone who says that to their kids just needs their head read.
Is it enough? $30 million for an ad like this, I think, OK, that's a great start, but also we're talking about the same government, even though it's a different leader, that closed a lot of women's shelters, you know.
Absolutely, and so there is that contradiction there, but
so when this happened and they were like, oh, we're going to spend $30 million on this ad, everybody, I'm like, right, OK.
Yeah, an ad, that's not enough.
That's an ad, thanks
and
a lot,
don't
because
go
there are people out
closing
there
the
who are
shelters.
still, they're still trapped
and there are women who, you know, escape from a situation of domestic violence and then they're living in their car because they've got nowhere to go. I mean, we need to be helping these women, we need to be protecting them, and we need to make sure that they don't think that they don't have a choice but stay. We need to look after them. So I completely agree.
I don't think education is not important, that we shouldn't be doing it or the government should be stepping in, but I think it's...
I think that
more needs to be done.
Absolutely, but you also need to start at the bottom so that the language that's being used,
hopefully
the throw
this
like
will
a
help
girl,
us
the
to
he must
decrease
like you
it.
will actually have a very long-term
I think closing women's shelters was pretty rock bottom, so we started
I
there.
think so.
All right. Let's move on. And a British pub has come up with an innovative way of helping customers out of awkward and sometimes dangerous online dating meetings. They've placed a sign in the women's bathroom saying, if you're on a date and it's not going well, come to the bar and ask for Rochelle or Jennifer and we'll get you out of it and or get you a taxi. Your safety and happiness is our highest priority. So, Dickie, more and more women and men are going on Tinder and meeting up in pubs and like this, I guess. Is this a good idea?
This is genius, let's be honest. I think it's fantastic. I mean, it's a great marketing idea from the pub. We're talking about it on the other side of the world. But also, I think, and it goes back to the last topic, I think if there's a woman, or dare I say, a bloke who's in an uncomfortable situation, you know, not of their making, and they've realised they've made a mistake, they want to get out of it, they go and ask for whoever it is, Rochelle at the bar, and the guy says, OK, well, whip out the side door, you get a cab there, and then 5 minutes later they go and tell the bloke that, you know, sorry, she's just not into you, and, you know, everybody's kind of understands what it is.
You break the confrontation.
Yeah, well, you stop a situation that could develop. But I think it's a great idea, and I think anything we can do to help people, you know, get out of something that they obviously feel they can't get out of themselves has got to be good.
Shelley, do you think so?
Nope.
Uh-oh. Why? Come on.
Come on.
Okay, if you actually read the whole story, their sign is if he doesn't look like his photo or if you're not into it. It's not actually about safety. Once it became a big story, then the pub's gone, oh yes, it's about safety. Understand if it is a safety situation, that's great. I don't think that that was the main cause. It was written in a very jokey manner saying, if he doesn't look like his profile and you want to get out of there, we can help you. I think that in fact, I just think that that's where we get issues like
Richard,
we've got domestic violence and then we've got something like this.
I thought it was smart. Come on.
Come on. Well,
it's
you know.
It's not just if he doesn't look good. If you find yourself in an uncomfortable situation, the barman's there to help you out. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I think Tinder has to answer for a lot of this.
Finally, there's a clever new T-shirt that lets travellers speak in any language. It features 40 icons that tourists can use to communicate when they don't know the local language in whatever country they're in. Dickie, I think this is genius.
I think it's genius too. It's a fantastic idea. I just wish I'd thought of it. Imagine how many of these they're going to sell at airports around the world when you're off somewhere. It's going to be a great gift to give someone who's travelling too. You know, they're going to sell a lot of these things. But I think it is good.
I have a reservation though, and I'm pretty sure Shelley has the same one.
If you've got hospital, money, phone...
I just want to know what icon is right there. My issue with this is I love travelling. I've been to 50 countries and part of the joy of it is having a go at the language, of doing a bit of charades at the bar, and I know that the locals love it when you make an effort. I think if you're just pointing to an icon, it's a little bit degrading.
It's a novelty.
I wonder how many days a backpacker would go before they changed that T-shirt.
It's called a novelty act.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Dickie. Thank you, Shelley. Ahead on Today Extra, David